Hey guys, welcome. Today's workout is going to be a little more intense. A lot of shoulders, a lot of core work, a lot of stability and flexibility. So get ready. Here we go. With a nice forward fold, let all the weight of your upper body drive you down towards the ground and interlace your forearms together. Slowly start cradling left to right and tuning in with your breath. Let's release the hands into a halfway lift, flatten out the back, push your hands into your thighs, straight arms, head up, and into mountain pose, arms overhead, lengthen your spine, shoulder blades down away from your ears, squeeze your abs lightly, and put the weight through the middle of your feet here. Back into a forward fold, straight legs. Bring your chest towards your thighs. You can rest your hands on the floor, sway them around, whatever feels good. And shifting into a halfway lift again. Flat back, hands pushing into your thighs. Into an overhead reach, mountain pose. Step back with your right leg into a crescent lunge. Stay low, bend through that left leg, twist left. And rest your left hand on your right thigh. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Go a little lower. Come back center. Into a prayer pose. Anchor into the outside of your left knee. Flat back and press your hands together. Come back center. Prayer pose. Press off your right foot. Shift your weight forward onto your left leg. And come into warrior three. Close the hips so that way your right toes are pointing straight into the ground. Flatten out your back and press into your hands. Straighten out those legs for 3, 2, and 1. Right foot meets the left. Overhead reach. And left leg steps back for a crescent lunge. Arms overhead. Deep, deep lunge. Twist right. Try to bring your arms or your hands right next to each other, in line with each other. Right hand, left thigh, left arm up towards the sky. Open up your posture. Go deeper into your lunge for 3, 2, 1. Come back center. Prayer pose, hands meet in the center. Shoulder blades back and down. Press your hands. Anchor your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Press into your knee, flat back. If you can, straighten out that back leg. Meet back in the center. Start shifting your weight forward onto that right foot. Warrior three. Straight legs. Find your balance. Focus on one point on the floor. Don't lose it. If you want, you can open up your arms into an airplane here as well. Whatever feels good, this is your practice. Freestyle it whenever you want. Left foot meets the right. Come back up into overhead position. And forward fold. Flat back, halfway lift. Come back up to standing. Right leg steps back for warrior two. Extend your arms, look over your left fingertips. Pinkies pulling back. Elongate your spine. Get your hips under your shoulders. Let's go reverse warrior. Right hand around your right thigh or behind your lower back. Back to warrior two. Forward reach. Triangle pose. Press into the inner knee. Right hand stacked over your shoulder. If you want to bring this a little lower, if you want to ground your hand completely, up to you. Keep pressing through the outside of your right foot. And right hand meets the left. Left arm up towards the sky. Left hand meets the right. Right next to it, you're going to step up with your right foot into a deep lunge. Press your elbows into your inner knees. Flat back, shift around. Let's feel good here. Okay, hands to the mat, forward fold, ignore. Halfway lift, and overhead reach, mountain pose. Left leg steps back, warrior two. Press through the outside of your left foot, eyes over the horizon of your right hand. Pressing that right knee out in line with your toes. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. Forward reach, triangle, pressing into the inner knees. Left arm stacked over your shoulder. Remember, you can make this a little tougher by grounding yourself. Left hand drops to the ground. Right arm reach. Stay low, chest is high. Drop your hips. Big breath here. Eyes over the horizon of your right hand. Right hand grounded. Step up with your left foot. Deep squat. Press into the insides of your knee. Shift it. Have a little fun here. You can go overhead. You can twist. Just hang tight. Bear with me. All right, right hands to the ground. Step back into a high plank. Hands under your shoulders. Weight back into your heels. Pressing the ground away from you. Spread the weight evenly throughout your fingers. Light squeeze in your glutes, your quads, your abs. Let's bring it into chaturanga. Elbows into your ribs. Shift forward, upward dog. Squeeze your glutes, protect your back. Now shift your weight onto your toes. Hips back and down into downward dog. Walk the dog. Do what feels good here. Now let's walk your feet together. Right leg extends out, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. Now step that right foot in between both of your hands. Left foot steps forward. Keep a triangle throughout your legs, so straight legs. You can ground your hands or you can keep your hands on top of your shin. Whatever feels easier, whatever feels better on your body. Now left arm grounded, right arm reach. Twist to your spine. And right hand back down. Now you're gonna bend through your right knee. Left leg is going to cross over the outside of your mat on the right. Ground your left hand, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Right arm to the ground. Step back with your left leg. High plank. Find yourself back in this plank. Find your breath. Find your stability. Rest your mind. Chaturanga. Shift your body forward. Upward dog. Squeezing the glutes to protect the back. And shift back and down for downward dog. Walk it out till your feet are together, eyes in between your hands. Three-legged dog, left leg extends back on your toes. Close the hips so your left toes are pointing straight at the ground. Left knee, left elbow. Pause here and ground that left foot. Step up with your right. Triangle pose. Keep your right hand grounded. Left arm's going to reach up towards the sky. Twist, keeping your legs straight for 3, 2, and 1. Left hand grounded. Let's adjust ourselves here. Bend through your left knee. Right leg is going to cross over to the left side of the mat. Right hand around the right corner of your mat. And left arm up towards the sky. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Eyes up at your hand. Find your calm here. And left hand back down to the mat. Both feet meet. All right, step back, high plank. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, and hop or step your feet all the way up in between your hands. Halfway lift, and mountain pose. Hands up overhead, elbows drive down to your rib cage. Thumbs pointing back and pinkies pointing forward. All right, back into a forward fold. Let's go through that flow one more time. Ground your hands, step your feet back or hop them into a high plank. Find your plank. Spread your fingers down into chaturanga. Upward dog, squeezing the glutes. Open up your chest and downward dog. Now bring your left knee to your left wrist into a pigeon. Drop your chest towards the ground. Bend the elbows and extend your arms. Come off the ground. Fingers hovering right above the floor. Squeeze that right glute. Press that left knee into the ground and ground both of your hands. Step back into a high plank. Then right knee, right wrist. Place your chest down towards your thigh. Bend at the elbows. Press off your hands. Fingertips off the mat. Pushing your right knee into the ground. Squeezing your left glute. Tall spine. Hands back to the mat. Step back. Ground the knees, feet together. Shift your weight back into your heels, so butt to heels. Long arms here. Shift around, get comfy. Find your breath. Find your body in space. Come back to the mat. Walk your hands back up underneath your chest. Round your back, flatten it out, shake it out. Okay, let's do our mat work now. Take a big step with your left leg. Half kneeling, shift forward, twist left, anchor into your outer knee. You can have your hand wrapped behind your lower back or reach for your foot for a nice quad stretch. Grab from the outside or the inside of your foot. Okay, shift your weight back, straight leg, into a forward fold. Keep your toes pointing forward. Bring your chest towards your knee and hang tight here. Bend, straighten it out. Another one, bend, inhale. Exhale, straighten out. Shift back and switch sides. Half kneeling, forward shift, twist, and either lock your arm behind your back, reach back, or shoot for that quad stretch. Tune in with your breath here. And slowly let go of the back foot. Right leg straight. Hinge forward, folding at the hips. Bring your chest towards your quad. Straighten out that leg. Big exhale here. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten out. Inhale, bend. Last one. Exhale, straighten out. Okay, walk your hands forward. Step your leg back into a high plank. Engage your glutes, your quads, press the ground away. Now you're gonna thread your right leg through, straighten it out, plant your back foot on the ground. So your left toe should be pointing forward, right toe should be pointing up. Hands stacked over your shoulders, pressing the ground away and pressing your right foot into the ground. Squeeze your left glute. Okay, bring your hand back down. Step back, straight sides, left threads, right foot plants, and right arm over your shoulders. Hips down, bring your legs forward into a bridge position. Plant both of your feet on the ground. Now you're going to extend through your left leg. Come onto your tippy toes on the right. Bridge, press your hips up. And arm crosses overhead. Squeezing your left glutes. Lightly pressing your balls of the right foot into the ground. Left hand is pressing, creating space in that shoulder joint. Come back down. Tap the ground, up for one more. On the toes, right foot. On the heel, left foot. Find your breath. And come back down. Switch sides. Right leg extends. Bring your left foot in. Right hand grounded. Press to that left foot. Come onto your left toes, press your right heel into the ground. Create space from your right hand all the way to your left shoulder. Come down, tap the ground, and back up. Squeeze that right glute. Come back down. And straight legs. Into a forward fold. Bring your chest towards your quads. Shake it out. Inhale, come up. Hands behind your mat. Exhale, drive your hips forward. One more round. Forward fold. Big exhale. Inhale, transition, hands on the mat. Squeeze your glutes, hips up. And come back down, hips to the floor. Very good. Okay, now bring the left foot in. Wrap your right hands around your right foot or around your ankle. Bring your chest towards your shins, towards your quads. Shake around, drop the head, chin the chest. Flex your quad, straighten out your right knee, and elevate. Bend that right knee, come back down. Straighten out the left, forward fold. Bring your chest towards your quad. Let the head drop, let the upper body get a little heavy here. Now lift that leg up. And all the way back down. All right, we're gonna finish up this practice by coming into a butterfly. Wrap your hands underneath your foot, flatten out your spine, loosen up your shoulders, create a tall posture here. So start tilting your neck over to the right, so right ear to right shoulder. Big breaths here. You should feel a big stretch through your left trap, left side of your neck. Now slowly look down, chin to chest, look down at your feet. Tilt your head back, look up. Gently over to the left side. Left ear, left shoulder. Look down at your feet. And up. Now your ceiling. Flatten out your back. Come back center, round your back. Pull your body away from your feet. Long arms. Shake your head out. And come back center. Well, thank you for joining me. Hope you have a